Hi everyone, I am Anshika Bhatt and today I will be sharing my GD experience at Disha. So I gave GD twice in Disha as the opportunity was opened twice in the gap of around 1 month. So I will be sharing my first experience and I did qualify the GD round. Also, if you're someone who's not aware about how a GD is conducted, group discussion is conducted, and the rules of of a group discussion and how you can ace it, drop me a comment. Even if I get a single comment, I will surely make a video on that. So here we will just talk about my first experience attending a GD of Disha. So I interviewed for this profile of HR and operations, and it was in the month of August. There were people from around three colleges, so we were randomly divided into groups of like there were 10 people in each group. Then we were taken to a room where there were two people who were monitoring us. Now, when I say there were two people who were monitoring us, it doesn't mean they were participating in the discussion or we had to take permission before speaking to them. No, they were there to monitor and to observe. What they did was they just gave us the topic and told us that you have this amount of time to have your discussion. So we went there, we sat, we had these cue cards in front of us on which numbers were written from 1 to 10. And of course, it's not easy to remember 10 names in a matter of few seconds. So we were addressing each other with those cue cards, like by referencing those cue cards, like number 2, number 3, I want to build upon number 4's point. In the following way, we were communicating to each other. Now, our topic was that there, like, I cannot recall it exactly like what words they quoted, but it was this that in this entire world there should be just one universal income. Okay, so basically it was that everybody should have only one income. Okay, one universal income, and it should not differ for anybody. So this was our topic, and of course, like, you will speak against it because there are so many pointers against it. At times people think that to stand out, why don't we do this, that we speak for the topic. But there are certain topics that, like, if there is a topic, kill humans, so you cannot just go that yes, kill humans, kill humans, kill humans, because your approach is also being noticed, your awareness is also being noticed, that how much aware you are, what is your approach, you're a positive person or a negative person. And even when you're presenting the negative comments, present it very cautiously, very consciously, and don't skip the positive part of the discussion. You can put 2 points, like you can present two sides as well. So, like, I was very sure that I will go against it because I had a few arguments against the topic. So I needed time to structure my content. I was not up for this, that I'll just start, I'll gather everybody's attention, but when it will be my turn, when I'll have to actually speak, I did not want to mess it up. So I thought I'll take my time, I'll be the second or the third person to speak. So the first person spoke, and of course that person was like that aisa nahi hona chahiye. And then I continue that yes, I totally agree with you, and these are my justification for my opinion. And I shared like few references from the books that I have studied, and I could remember one particular author's name who had written something against this, and he has devised a proper strategy. So that was one factual point that I presented, and I guess that did gather everybody's attention, and it was quite successful in gathering good points for me from the people who were monitoring, because people noticed that. And then there were 2-3 people who agreed with me and said that whatever I had said was quite right. So I was quite convinced that yes, people here are listening to me. You need to create that impact. Take your time. If you're not ready, you don't have to rush and be the first one to speak. So I just spoke in a very structured manner, and I saw that people were quite convinced with my points. And now when I was talking about the negative aspect, so there was this one girl who spoke who gave a very religious and a political turn to this entire conversation. So I just intervened during that time, and very respectfully I said that I totally agree your opinion, but right now while we are having this discussion, this information is quite irrelevant for this particular discussion and it is diverting our attention to something else. So let's focus on the problem and let's conclude whatever we have discussed till now. So you need to hear everybody. Group discussion is not only about speaking, because your communication is also noticed, that how are you interacting with somebody, how is your teamwork, are you listening to others, or you're just speaking your part, that's it. So it needs to be a two-way communication, that you put forward your point, you see everybody's reaction on your point, and when they are speaking you build upon on their point. If they are right, agree with them, support them, add to their point. If they are wrong, very politely, very respectfully tell them that no, this is not right, let's focus on this particular aspect of the topic. So I did that, and I initiated the conclusion as well, because I guess the time was running late. So before 1 minute, I started with the conclusion that this is my part. So this is how I am concluding, and I would like you all also to add your points. And eventually, the entire discussion ended. And then there was this one more girl who had many points. Like, she ensured that people notice that yes, she is speaking. Like, she spoke thrice or around like 3 to 4 times. So she came in notice, and then I also like tried to interact as much I could. I also spoke like 3 to 4 times. So we both were selected and we went to the next round. That was a case study round. So this was all about my experience at DShaw in the GD. So I thought that the people who are monitoring us will tell us all the rules or anything, but no. You have to be prepared. You have to know everything. They are not there to entertain you. They are not there to entertain your queries. Never do this mistake of asking that can I start, should I start. No, they don't care. The time has started, the clock is ticking, you speak or you don't speak, they are marking you. Everything is noticed, your hands, your gestures, your eyes, where are they focused. It cannot be like you're sitting in a round, like on that round table, and you're like, okay, I think that this. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to look in everybody's eyes. You need to show that you need to deliver that confidence from your eyes. And one advice I'll give you: whenever you're entering a room for such kind of discussion, just a minute, yeah, for such kind of discussion, imagine the person who has motivated you the most, and just imagine that person saying that you are the best. The worst problem is when we enter such rooms, our confidence just drops. And that is the most particular time when you need the most amount of confidence you have. And in the end, you will realize that everybody was average only. Nobody is very talented that they can outshine you. But that confidence in you, that plays a huge role. So you need to be confident. You need to tell yourself that you deserve this. If they have selected you, they have seen something in you. So you deserve that. So I guess GDs are a lot about confidence. At times, even if you're talking something irrelevant, but if you're talking in a confident way, you will be noticed. And GD is just about securing a place in everybody's mindset that okay, this person was there and this person made such relevant points in such a presentable way. I believe it can be very subjective, but I believe that this plays a huge role. In my life, I have suffered a lot because of this underconfidence wala issue, and I advise everybody that whenever you're going for something big, something huge that matters to you, that is going to have an impact, ensure your confidence is high. Just tell yourself that you deserve it, you're worth it, and you can ace it for sure. Because the topics are very easy. My friends one of my friend got this topic that influence, like pros and cons of influencer marketing. Like that is a very easy topic because influencer marketing, that's everywhere. We think that they'll give us something technology centric or something which we have never heard of. No, you need to be calm, you need to be confident, and if you think about that topic now, even if you get anything related to that topic which is not even directly related but indirectly related, but if you have the confidence now, you'll present it in such a way that everybody will start talking about that one particular point which you have mentioned. So this is one thing which I learned there, because when I was entering, I was feeling as if I do not belong here, and I don't think so I'll be able to do this. That there were so many people from such good colleges, even from colleges better than mine. So of course I was very underconfident. But once I sat on that chair and I was like, I just imagine my parents telling me that you can do it. You're the best. You have the best communication skills. You just need to be confident. And when I spoke, my confidence was just rising. And yes, the way I spoke my first argument and the way I spoke my last argument, there was a drastic improvement. And I guess if I could have told myself like beforehand that it's easy, we all are undergraduates, everybody is at the same level, nobody is that intelligent, everybody is giving a GD for the first time, everybody is nervous. So that confidence would have been to some other level. So nobody told me this, but I am telling you this. So this was all about my GD at DShaw, and I hope this could help you in any way. Also, if you have any queries, if you want me to make any video on a topic related to the topic which I have discussed today, do let me know. I would love to do that. Bye bye. Have a great day.